Oh, shit. Hold on, shit. So you said Juan got grounded?
Yeah.
What did he do? Because I didn't hear that well what he said about him.
Oh, his whole grounding thing, yeah, it's because he kept going out a lot and he got caught, you know. So he go out late and then come home late, so
Wait, how did he get caught? Like, he never told his parents he was going out?
that, and also because he has like a freaking they have a camera. Don't you remember the one that's in the front? The little, yeah, that's the one. So that's what bit him in the ass.
Remember when I told you that Joseph was like very nice about that shit?
Yeah. What about it?
No, because I was surprised. Like,
no, but remember, it's
because I thought he would be like call me a beta boy or like flirty, you know.
Maybe
shit like that. Like, I thought he was gonna go out, but he was like pretty understanding for some reason. And then like 2 days later, he offered to buy me a drink.
Yeah. Seriously?
Yeah. Like a energy drink or a coffee or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'd be careful around him with any of that stuff that you know.
Yeah, I am careful because I think it was the 24th or some shit like that. I told you, right, that he was like name calling you?
Yeah. What, was he going on the same thing 2 days ago?
Yeah, because out of nowhere just said like, hey Joe, you don't like trannies, right? Like, you like regular girls. I was like, yeah, why? Like, oh, and then like he was like, oh, because I see that you hang out with that gay faggot and stuff. Like, yeah, he says the same shit. Like,
yeah,
he says the same stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like, I mean, that's his preference. Like, I don't really care like what he dates.
Yeah.
He's like, no, but you're supposed to like women, and then you know the same shit. Like, those are men like dressed as women and shit like that. I just kind of like walked away. Like, I didn't want to hear from him. Yeah. And when he would walk past me, he was like, hey, well, I like women only. Shit like that, like women only.
I appreciate you getting me again for this.
I got you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Well, you said a freaking a tranny. You were talking to a tranny, and she blocked you, or what?
Yeah, she blocked me.
Why?
Just a misunderstanding that she took really bad, and then blocked me right there. I was a little bummed about it, but I'm just like, that's whatever.
Did you just like make a joke or something?
No, it was no joke. That's the thing, it was no joke. There was no joke at all.
You know, some people these days are like sensitive.
Yeah. That is true. Oh yeah, and if you see me a little pissed, it's because of Abdi talking to me right now about the whole thing regarding Claudia.
Oh yeah. Oh, was he going on about that again?
A bit, yeah, and really had me saying like that the other reason why he suggested that I just fuck her and then just leave it at that is because he doesn't want it to where I get depressed over that whole thing, where that whole thing breaks my heart and then I get depressed over it, saying like if I just fuck her then at least I get half of what I want. Then because he could ask me as well, like, do you feel horny for her? So like honestly, when it does come to stuff regarding her, I don't always feel sexual towards her. I feel more romantic towards her than I do sexual. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't want that. Like I want it, but I'm caring more about.
It's just part. That's part of it. That's not everything that you want from her.
Exactly. So that's why he kind of went on about that again. Just talking about that. But it's like I can kind of understand his perspective on it. But still, just is what it is.
Didn't you guys tell him to like stop talking about that?
I mean, he'll bring it up here and there, but because we kind of went in from there because he told me like, why don't you just find someone who's similar to her? I told her like, ain't no way that's possible because she's honestly a very unique person.
Yeah.
Because I told him as well why it is that I go for her compared to fucking other trannies. Why with the other trannies I only wanted to fuck and I never wanted anything serious, and it's because a lot of them are just the fucking same. Like they all. A lot of them are like the same, cookie cutter shit. They make the whole fact that they're trans the basis of their entire personality.
I think they emphasize it a lot.
They emphasize it too much. They emphasize it too much. And it just makes it so where I'm just like, there's not a lot to them. There's not a lot of interesting personality to them. So therefore, there's nothing in them that makes me want to like go for them because what they are, they make that their whole personality. And I'm just thinking.
So if I had to describe it, it's the same book, different cover.
Yes, same bug, different cover.
Like same pages, it's just the cover is different.
Yes, again and again and again that I've seen it nearly all these fucking trannies. Whether they do fucking OnlyFans or whether they're not on that, like whatever. It's always a case of that.
Yeah.
Not to mention a lot of them who fucking are. Yeah. They're not very intelligent, or when they do, they use their intelligence towards fucking political ideas and shit like that.
I'll tell you what does stink, bro.
What? You fuck this. You didn't even eat.
Oh fuck. I was probably farted or something, bro, when I got in.
What did you eat?
Huh?
What did you eat?
In the morning, I ate some like eggs with like ham.
Yeah.
That my mom made and like with beans.
Yeah.
But go ahead. But you were talking about like.
Oh yeah. That they're all the same. It's the same book. It's the same book, different cover, again and again and again and again with them. And like they emphasize that shit so much, and again, a lot of them who are hardcore Democrat to the core, to where they wish death upon conservative people, treat them like they're the spawns of Satan and stuff like that,
Also, they get political like that.
Hard political, woke kind of political, and it just does not sit right with me. I mean, I myself, I'm not that, but. Like, I just can't stand when they go all in on that.
Is that what they talk about when you like?
Some of them, not every single one, but like I can tell based on.
What's the worst shit that like one of them has said?
Oh, like one of them, like they put on their fucking profile that it's an automatic block if they're a Trump supporter or whatever, So or some shit like that, But yeah, they're not the same, and that's what I pointed out to him is that for me. She's a very unique individual. She's a very unique.
It's very rare to find a trans woman that's a conservative.
Yeah, and with Claudia, it's like she's also very okay. If it wasn't for all the fucking tattoos and then those giant ear piercings she has and the nose ring, she'd look 100 times more attractive than she is right now. I mean, she's still attractive now, but like she just lost it after she got all those fucking face tattoos, all the neck pieces, the earrings, and all that shit. Like she just went down a bit. It was a huge step down. But it's like a lot of them as well. Like that's the thing. A lot of them are not as passable. I mean, I'm not counting the ones who like do OnlyFans and shit like that. Because a lot of them.
There's some that are very fucking passable on OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah, because a lot of them, either when they were boys, they just naturally had more feminine traits that when they transitioned, they just kind of smoothed its way right in, or they just had good enough surgeons or anything like that, whatever the case might be, So that's why I'm just like, that's why when it comes to the thing, that's why I don't really see that whole thing. In other words, he say, then he tries to go on saying like, I get that, but maybe you should consider broadening your horizons rather than just putting all your eggs into one basket.
Yeah, like what was I gonna say? Like those trannies that are like woke and stuff, they must be like in the mud or something since Trump is like president basically now.
One of them fucking blocked me just because of that. Just because I said that I didn't really care about that, and then just told me like, oh, my way of thinking was fucking disgusting. I'm thinking, what the fuck?
You just said you don't care. You're like in the middle. Like,
yeah, like it didn't mean I support them either.
I guess they want you to like to support them and no one else.
Yeah, exactly. That's what pisses me off to no end about this shit.
Yeah, I told you right that I was helping a tranny and some like I helped one. She was like very passable, bro.
Right.
I thought it like she was a legitimate woman until I heard her voice like a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of went on about that, and then it just turned into other stuff,
Did you guys like get in an argument, or did he just like piss you off?
After that, it kind of transitioned into other stuff. Like it kind of like it smoothed into other things that we discussed. Like it smoothed into other things. So that's what it really is.
I mean,
and it just kind of went on because after that, like he just kind of said like he just wants to fuck badly, and he feels like he needs to fuck and all that, and then that's just when he kind of went on from there. Our entire conversation lasted about an hour. Yeah, thereabout. We lasted like a full hour just discussing a lot of different
so
things.
it went on about like him being a virgin.
No. That didn't happen towards the end. That only happened towards the end of the conversation. We went on about other stuff before that, but then when we got to that, yeah, that's just something that went on from there. Hold on. Yeah, about an hour or 2 minutes.
Let me guess, he wouldn't let you like hang up.
It was kind of, yeah. I mean, I told him I was gonna have to go, but then eventually, like after he said his piece on what he wanted to say, that's when he was just like, okay, like, all right, I'm done. Then that's when he just said, sorry if I wasted your time. I told him no, he didn't. And then the last thing he said to me before I hung up was, remember, the road may crumble. That's what he said to me before he hung up the call.
No, I mean, like you never know what could happen, but it's like why choose the negative, bro?
Yeah, I know. But still, it is what it is,
I mean, I assume we didn't talk about the Laura thing because you didn't bring it up.
we did talk a bit about the Laura thing, mainly because he pointed out what I told you about what Alain said.
Yeah.
That about what Joseph did with him.
Yeah.
But after that, after that, that's when he kind of went on a little bit, but then just stopped right there,
Yeah.
But he didn't emphasize it as much as he did before. Ugh. So still, I mean, it's whatever with them.
Well, something interesting happened this week.
What happened?
Giselle unintentionally met my mom.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because I didn't have power for like 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
Seriously?
Yeah, where I live, I didn't have any power, and I have to go charge my phone. I couldn't go to a library or something because they were out of power too. So I went to Fruitfulness break room to charge it.
Right.
And I was in there like charging it. I was in there for like 30 minutes to like 45 minutes, like charging my phone.
Right.
And then I heard like Giselle call me from the intercom. Hey, Giovanni, come to check stand 2. And I was confused because I didn't work that day.
Right.
And I got there, my mom was like right there, like waiting for me. Like she was talking to Giselle and stuff.
Interesting.
My mom was all saying like, "Oh, me cayó bien, la muchacha."
Yeah.
like she like got good vibes from her, basically.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Interesting.
Like I never expected them to meet. I mean, maybe eventually, but like I never believed they would meet some shit. But it was pretty interesting.
Right.
Because it seemed like they've been friends or some shit.
Right.
Yeah. Talk to Penelope Chloe? Or
I fucked her on New Year's
day? The 1st?
And did you? Well, yeah. I talked to her then, and we had sex. Fuck, it was good. And whew, did I feel relieved right there? I feel hella relieved.
To go all in, or was it just like...
I went all in. Get this. I was hanging out with Kyle at the time too. Yeah, so that was fun.
Or was he like waiting in the car or something?
Actually, he was.
How long did you take with Penelope Chloe? Like 2 hours?
No. 30, 40 minutes. Not much more than that, from what I remember. So, you know. It is what it is, but still, I'm definitely looking around for another job so that way I could afford to do another one with her again.
Yeah.
And I can go and fucking go even longer because I'm in the mood to go like 2 rounds.
How much does he charge you this time?
$150.
Oh.
Yeah, $150 this time. But that's like my standard rate with her. The most I've ever paid with her was like $220, $240 around there. That was the most I ever paid for her.
Is Penelope Chloe a Thai girl or like? Or
I think she's Filipino.
Filipino?
Yeah, she's Filipino. Man, she's so good. Super fucking good.
Did you go hard on her again? Like that other time?
Yeah, I fucking did. Fuck, it felt good. It always feels so fucking good.
Did it feel like Yes King good?
I almost got there. Fuck, it was fucking awesome. Also, I'm glad to see that you have had a positive outbreak in you since we discussed what we discussed.
Yeah, there's no more of that, bro. Like,
yeah.
This time I truly mean that.
Okay, good. Because seriously, I don't want to have to keep, telling you that multiple times.
Yeah.
Even though, do you have anything on your mind that you want to let out? Just, I want to know that right now. Do you?
Are you going to the thinking spot?
Yeah. That's why I asked.
Just a little bit, yeah, but I'll say it right there, like when we're there.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What? It's not that bad.
What'd you eat earlier?
I had some taco meat, so
like ground beef.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing was I did something weird that you probably never heard anyone do.
What?
I made an omelet. Well, first what I did was I fried up the beef, got it all sauteed.
Yeah.
Then I put in some onion, jalapeno, garlic, and tomatoes. Sauteed that up, mixed it in with the ground beef.
Yeah.
Then I made an omelet. I poured the meat in, closed it up, put some onion, cilantro, radish, squeeze of some lemon juice, and eat it like that. That was a very meaty breakfast indeed.
Sounds good, actually.
Yeah. It's a very hearty, meaty breakfast. That was awesome. But it's about to get even meatier with what we're gonna go eat.
Very hearty.
In and out, baby.
Yeah. It's relieving that we can get to eat our burgers in peace, you know?
Yeah. Very much it is relieving. I feel better. Like, I've honestly felt better without them. You know, like you already know this. You know, since you've said it multiple times. It just does feel so much better without them.
Yeah, Joseph and his.
You just had to do that, especially when you knew I was gonna stop.
Oh, it just sounds awful. It just smelled awful, bro.
Pun intended on that shit.
Alright, it's gone. It's gone, bro. Is it? I mean, from my end it is, but I don't know.
We gonna see right now, boy.
Are you gonna afford to, or what?
No. I'm not you. Not you, pedorro. Right, I said it.
Pedorro.
Yeah,
Bro, I've been called that by my mom too, bro.
Yeah, I've been called that a lot by my mom. A lot of the time.
Do you fart in front of her?
Yeah, and she's farted a few times in front of me. Not all the time, but
My
sometimes.
mom farts.
Yeah.
She used to not fart that my mom like that much. Like she takes like medication or some shit that it makes her like.
Oh, okay.
Or so she just made it like a norm. So.
Okay, I get you.
Bro, is this the biggest fire California's ever had?
The biggest what?
Like fires?
What do you mean by
It
that?
seems like it's like different locations that are burning up. Like used to be like a forest or like one location.
It's because people are intentionally setting those fires.
Yeah, because there's like 5 places that are like burning or burning. Like
I don't see any-
Pasadena, Palisades, like.
I don't see any more smoke, so maybe they're all done, but I haven't seen any smoke.
cookie are you gonna get?
Probably the Oreo one. That
Oreo?
one looks the best in my opinion.
Is it good?
I've had it before. It's amazing.
But what is it? Is it like a big like Oreo cookie or?
Yeah, it's basically a big Oreo cookie.
Because I see that the cookie itself looks different. Like, is it crumbs or what is it?
What's up?
Like the cookie, it's like, because you know it's like 2 cookies and then like the filling.
Yeah.
Is it like cookie or like kind of like bread? Not bread, but like
It's like a part of a cookie, and then the rest is the filling.
uh,